beautiful souls, and welcome back to Cosmic Rhythms. I'm Aaron Smythe, and wherever you're joining from with me today, thank you for being here. Before we begin, let's take one deep breath together. Breathe in, and slowly breathe out. Allow yourself to arrive in this right here, right now moment. Today, I want to talk about something that has fascinated humanity for thousands of years. The solar eclipse. So on August 12th, we'll experience a total solar eclipse. And with eclipses, I like to say, actually, Pam Gregory, the incredible astrologer, she loves to say that these are kind of like destiny points. And it's about destiny intervening with, just that feeling of just destiny. So things are about to happen and these are like new beginnings. So I love eclipses because they really do signify kind of like a magical step of fate and destiny happens around these beautiful, beautiful energies. So really think of this as a really kind of like an eclipse portal to step into new beginnings and whatever you've been wanting to kind of put out and manifest for your beautiful, beautiful life. So one of these things I love about these eclipses is what they represent. For a few extraordinary moments, the light disappears. Everything becomes still. The familiar looks unfamiliar, and then the light returns. I think that's a beautiful metaphor for life. How many times have we walked through seasons where everything felt uncertain? I certainly can relate to that. Where we couldn't quite see the path ahead. Where it felt like something was ending before we knew what was beginning. Those moments can feel really, really uncomfortable, but they can also become the moments that change us. And again, eclipses are all about change and putting you back on the right path. So I don't see eclipses as something to fear. You'll often hear dramatic headlines saying, brace yourself, or everything is about to change. But I'd like to offer a different perspective. An eclipse doesn't create your life. It can simply act as a marker, a moment that encourages reflection, new beginnings, or just letting go. Astrology offers one way of exploring these themes, but how they show up is deeply personal. There's no guarantee that a dramatic event will happen to everyone. What matters is how you choose to respond. This particular eclipse falls in Leo, a sign often associated with creativity, self-expression, confidence, joy, and having the courage to let yourself be seen. And with the sun, the sun just shines bright. So it's about really shining bright, owning your authentic self. And in Leo is the heart of the zodiac. So it's really operating from that heart-centered, shining, authentic light. So perhaps the question this eclipse asks isn't, what do I need to achieve? But maybe it's asking, who am I becoming? Ooh, who are you becoming? Have you been hiding parts of yourself? Have you been dimming your light to make other people comfortable? Have you been waiting for permission to start the business, to leave the job, to create the art, to fall in love, to speak your truth? Sometimes the biggest thing standing between us and the life we want isn't fear of failure, it's fear of fully being seen. Oh, mic drop. And again, that's what that Leo energy is. It's like, I need to be seen. There's some sort of self-expression here that you need to step into, right? So I'll be honest, I've experienced that myself. There has been many times in my career where I thought, should I really put myself out there? Should I start sharing tarot, creating an account, astrology, being woo-woo? Should I create zodiac threads? Should I launch a podcast? What if people don't understand it? What if they don't like it? But every time I've chosen authenticity over approval, life has completely expanded and also opened doors I never knew would open. Not because everything suddenly became easy, but because I finally stopped trying to be who I thought I should be and started becoming who I actually am. Maybe that's your invitation during this eclipse too. Not to become someone else, but to remember who you've been all along. To reconnect with your dreams you've quietly placed on a shelf. to honor the version of yourself that's been whispering, "There's more for me." So here's something I'd love you to do over the next few days. Take 10 quiet, gorgeous minutes, grab your journal, and ask yourself these questions. What part of me is ready to be seen? Ooh. Where am I playing small? What am I ready to release? What brings me genuine joy? And if fear wasn't making the decisions, what would I do next? Don't rush the answers. Also, what comes to mind is, especially if you're definitely possibly hearing this, when that question was just saying that, I feel like a lot of you are going to be moving. There's like movement, moving homes, moving jobs. I don't know, there's just like an energy of movement here. So if you needed to hear that, then there is your confirmation. Don't rush the answers, simply allow them to arrive. Remember, transformation rarely happens all at once. It's one conversation, one brave decision, one tiny step, again and again. Just like the moon slowly moves across the face of the sun, our lives change gradually too, one choice at a time. So before we finish today, angels, I'd love you to place one hand over your heart, take a slow breath in, and gently close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Let's say these words together. I welcome new beginnings. I release the fear of being seen. I trust the timing of my life. I choose courage over comfort. I choose authenticity over perfection. My light was never meant to stay hidden. I am ready for this next chapter. Vroom. And the car literally just went revving up, rolling past. Yes, could be a Porsche. You're ready. Someone's the Ferrari, the Porsche. The engine is ramping up. I love it. And now take one final deep breath with me. And slowly let it go. Oh, doesn't that feel good? So thank you so much for sharing this moment with me. I think it was really powerful. Even just this powerful, 8 to 10 minutes that we spend together, we're really setting a really strong intention for this beautiful solar eclipse in Leo to really fully expand and spread out and share out to the world. So thank you so much again. If this episode resonated, I'd love for you to share it with someone who might need a little reminder that new beginnings don't have to arrive with certainty. They simply ask us to take the next step. So until next time, trust the stars, trust yourself, and keep moving through life in your own cosmic rhythm. Bye for now.